So, Eric Mutuma from Mutuma. So, so, I'm glad to have you, my viewers. So, actually, today, I had this conversation with myself, and I thought it's good for us now today to discuss about self-awareness. Most of the people don't know themselves. And so today I will talk about self-awareness, how you will be able to know yourself, how you will be able to help yourself, and also by the end of the day you will be able to know your abilities, you will be able to know your skills, you will be able to know your weaknesses, you will be able to know that to build a capacity in yourself, all that things. This will help you now to become the best version of yourself. So actually, many people ask themselves, what is self-awareness? So self-awareness is knowing and understanding yourself. So those people who know themselves are termed to be excellent in self-awareness. So self-awareness is understanding yourself, understanding your strength, understanding your abilities, understanding your weaknesses, understanding your, let's say, your emotions. If you are able to manage your own emotions, then you will be able to also interact with others. So most of the times people find it difficult to realize themselves. This is because they have not encountered anyone beside to help them understand themselves. So as for me, I had this special program that I went, and this is where I learned about self-awareness, and after that I would like to share the knowledge that I learned with you guys, so that you will be able to do your task confidently. And also, as we campaign for mental health wellness, you will be able to be at best fit because you already know yourself. So number one, you should ask yourself, who am I? So who am I is a question that is related on identity. So most of the people don't know who they are. So they have that confusion of who they are, especially the teenagers. They are confused about who they are. So today I will So today I will be able to help you to know yourself. So as we discussed on who am I, then you need to know where am I going. So this is your destination. What would I like to be, and where am I going? What can I do to reach where I'm going? So the first thing is something we call self-concept. So self-concept is termed as self-concept is refers to understanding and thinking about yourself. So how you think about yourself after you have understood your abilities, after you have understood your who you are, then what next? What is expected of you as a person? What is expected of you as an individual? What do you need to have so that you can be fully equipped and able to know yourself? So number one, we have 4 elements of self-concept. We have the body image. We have the self-image, we have the ideal self, and also we have the self-esteem. So body image is basically how you appear, how you look. So your appearance, this is what we call your 4, this is what we call body image. So body image, if you appreciate how you look, I know I'm not fat. Fat is for pigs. So I know I'm not big. I know I'm thin. I know I'm big. I know I have this kind of physical structure. I know maybe you know yourself how you look. So that is what we call body image. Then next we have what we call self-image. So self-image is how you view yourself, but either positively, the mental picture in your mind. So how you view yourself, either positively, negatively. So it can be either positive or negative. So if you view yourself negatively, then it means you have a negative, positive self-image about yourself. But if you view yourself positively, it means you have a positive self-image about yourself. Then the next thing is we have ideal self. So ideal self, this is what you want to be, where you want to be in life, what you aspire to be. Maybe you want to be a doctor, maybe you want to be an influencer, maybe you want to become a leader, maybe you want to be part of that big team in the society. You know all that who you are. So actually, if you understand yourself and what you want to be, you will find yourself that you will work very perfectly, so that you can become who you want to be. So today, the next thing is ideal self. I'll discuss about ideal self. The last thing is self-esteem. So self-esteem basically means how you value yourself, the one you have for yourself. There are those people who there are those things that you cannot do in the society. This is because you know who you are, what your value is. The value of a gold is not the same with the value of a charcoal. This is because a gold is more valuable than the charcoal. So I want basically to tell you that the moment you realize these concepts, because you apply them in your life, it is good that you find out, you ask yourself the 5 questions. Number 1, who am I? That is your identity. Number 2, you know about what we call where am I going? That is your destination. Who you want to be, that is your destination. And then what am I doing to reach where I'm going? So what are the plans? What are the goals have you set up so that you can reach where you're going? And also we can talk about what can I do to get where am I going? So is it the studies? Is it maybe improving yourself? Is it going to a counselor and finding out what your problem is? Is it journaling to find out whenever you have a stress and you want to manage it? So all that is what we call basically a self-concept. So we have according to Johari's window, we find out that we find out that we have a window. This is the things that we know about ourselves, the things it is called the open self. So these are things that are known by us, but they are things that everyone knows, including you. So you know who you are and what you are. So that is what we call the open self. Then we have the blind self. The blind self, this is the things that are known by you but are not known by others. Someone who is blind that knows that they can't see, but people who can see him or her knows that he is not seeing. So the things that are internal is what we call blind self. Then we have hidden self. So hidden self is basically hidden self. We say that hidden self basically involves things that are secret. There is that secret you have. Maybe you know that whenever I get out of work, I go and watch porn. I go and maybe wash some clothes. I am struggling with something. That your secret is what we call hidden self. Then we have the last one, which is unknown self. Unknown self is where you as an individual, you don't have knowledge of the things about yourself, and also people around you don't know those things about you. So it is unknown. The side pane of the window. It means you are unknown. So all those are what describes, what will help you to know who you are, which is the private domain, that is your secret. You know things that you have kept for yourself, but it's not good to keep things for yourself. You need to discuss them. You need to talk to a friend. You need to involve the journals, so that whenever you want to express your feelings, you go down there, write what you feel. You write down your emotions, your thoughts, your weekly reflections about who you are. So we are all human beings, and we experience most of the things that we feel ashamed of ourselves. But this is a call for action for everyone out there. Maybe you are a teenager, maybe you are married, but change is something that occurs in everyone, from the beginning when you are born up to the end when you die. So because when you die, most people believe that the hair and the nails will still grow. So I'm reaching out to everyone that we have 3 types of C's. So the first C is the C. We have the choice, we have the change, we have the consequences. So at the end of it all, we all make choices. Choice is a decision that you make. You as a person, after you have realized yourself, after you know that my abilities are very weak, after you know that I have more strength in this area, after you know that you are someone who is pissed off by small things, as you understand about your emotions, something we call emotional intelligence. So after you have known all these things, then it is possible that as for you become the best version of yourself if you realize yourself and make the right choices. No matter what, the bigger the challenge, they say that the bigger the challenge, the more the chances of hitting, of not missing the target. So if you face challenges in life that you feel that you are fixed in the corner and you don't know what to do, so it's good for you as a human being. Struggles are part of us. So when you go all through all that, please don't think of all those things of committing suicide. Don't think of those things of taking life out of yourself, involving yourself in drugs, disowning your parents. All those kind of actions that you take, when you have emotional imbalance. So I'm calling out for everyone. If you find out that you have this kind of struggle that you need to be taken attention to, please find someone you can trust. You can reach out to me through my number 0768 335 591. I'm from Kenya. So if you need someone who can talk to you, someone who can counsel you, someone who can guide you on how to maneuver some of maybe their addictions, their suffering, especially the teenagers, those who are involved in the relationship issues, those who have addictions and family traumas. Next I will teach you on how to manage stress. So stay tuned, and the next one I'll teach you about stress management. But today we are talking about self-awareness. So after you've understood the things that you know, that are known about you, things that people know about you, things that are hidden to people, and also the secret that you have, it's good now to address and take an action to that. Don't let it to suffocate you and leave you to a point that you are in a critical in a situation where you cannot be helped. Every challenge can be solved when it is spoken of. So I'm gonna say that whenever you face a challenge, please make sure that you find a support. It can be social support, financial support, emotional support, either from a fellow peer or a family member, or maybe a friend, a religious leader, someone you can trust. Not everyone can be trusted with private information. So trust is confidentiality, not sharing the information of someone who has shared about you, about what they are struggling with. It's good at least to consider the emotions and not to hurt them. So at times, people find themselves that they involve themselves. Maybe you have not resolved what we call you have not resolved maybe the issues that you have as a person, and you find it difficult for you to help yourself, and you find that you have messed. So it's good for us as individuals that we understand that everyone can go through stress. So it's good to be able to solve the small challenges that occur. So that is choices. Another C is change. So we often experience change as human beings. As we grow, as we develop, we find out that we experience change. So change is not it's variable. It's not. We cannot say that change is constant, because today you are like this, tomorrow you are like that, because of the emotions. The body is experiencing some changes. So you will find out yourself, maybe you are not able to manage relationship with your friends, with also yourself. It is start with yourself. So if you don't know how to manage yourself, you don't know how to manage your emotions, you don't know how to manage maybe the people around you, then it will be hard for you to experience these kind of challenges. So without remarks, I'm saying that change is part of growth. It takes time. So you need to understand yourself, you need to respect everyone around you, you need to feel that you are blessed, that you have a good gift. So the basic thing is, after you have understood yourself, now you will be able to interact with other people, you will be able to build strong relationships, you will be able even to have focus in the activities that you do. So So I think that is enough for today. So follow up, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Eric Mutuma. So my YouTube channel is at Eric Mutuma 8802. So like, subscribe, share, and if you have any question, please share on the comment section, and I'll appreciate, and God bless you. You shall become the agents of change. You shall become the valuable asset in the society. You shall realize yourself and be able to solve the problems. And today, make sure that you buy a journal, you buy a special book for your thoughts, reflections. It's not weird or old-fashioned to be able to manage yourself. It's part of development. How will you handle a certain pressure from the project given at work? How will you handle the pressure that you're given by your college mate there? How will you handle relationship if you don't understand yourself? So another tool for use is family tree. You should raise the people that are most important to you. Get to know your family. Your family is the best support. The doctors say that if you have a good family support, then it means you are mentally well-being. So I'm preaching to everyone. Next time I'll talk about stress management, phone addictions, and I'll be able to help you become the better version of yourself. So if you are going through that challenge, please don't hate yourself. Just pray to God and tell God, oh God, I'm sorry, I know I did this, but I will align my way to yours. I shall become the person you have created me to become. This is because God has that purpose. He says in the book of Jeremiah that I knew you before you were born, I knew you before you came into your mother's womb, and I have made you to become the prophet and prophetess. So go out there, standing out to know that you are the best person in the whole world. There is no other person like you. So be able to respect yourself, be able to appreciate the little things you do, be able to stand on your place and make sure that you are appreciating yourself. Even if you fail doing something today, go and restart. This time you are not restarting from scratch, but this time you are starting from experience, and by the end of it all, you will be able to help yourself. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, share the video, and God will bless you.